Ash-Greninja will be returning to Pokemon Journeys in episode 108, so today we're going to talk about whether or not I think Greninja will return to Ash's team. Whether it's just for one battle or maybe even a future Pokemon World Championship battle, we all want to see the Ninja Frog in action again, so let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy. So we all know from the description of episode 108, Ash seeks out Greninja to prepare for the Masters 8. So Ash is just 9th now, so he probably starts to take things a lot more serious, and what a way to do it than having him return to Greninja. One of Ash's strongest Pokemon of all time, Ash and Greninja had such a special bond which was shown in the form of the Bond phenomenon. And Ash wants Lucario to train with Greninja in hope that Lucario will get stronger. This is of course a fantastic opportunity to develop Ash's current Journeys team while showing some light to his old Pokemon being Greninja. Greninja will literally be training Ash's Lucario, which does beg the question, why doesn't Ash just bring back some of his older Pokemon for the Masters 8? Surely he'll have more of a chance if he does this. Of course they're going to be using this episode to give Lucario development, maybe even its own special aura form which has been hinted at. I don't want Journeys to take away from Ash's current team because that would make no sense at all, but I don't think there's any harm in bringing back certain members of Ash's team every once in a while, like they did with Infernape, and now it's time for Greninja to come back. But it'd be a massive shame if Greninja returned and didn't compete in any sort of battle. I want to see Greninja go full out in its special form against a strong opponent, so I do actually think there is a good chance Greninja could come back and battle down the road. It's acting as a mentor for Lucario here in this episode, so what better way than actually bringing Greninja along to a Pokemon World Championship battle and showing Lucario exactly what it can do. I think later on in the Masters 8 more Pokemon will be used. This will give Ash a chance to rotate using his Journeys team and his old Pokemon, which would make for a perfect opportunity for Greninja to rejoin Ash's team and compete. At this point in Ash's journey, he is the 9th strongest trainer in the world, so it would completely make sense for him to start switching up his Pokemon and really try and use his ultimate roster, and of course Greninja would be a part of that. I can definitely see Ash Greninja going up against other champions aces like Diantha's Gardevoir or Steven's Metagross. If Greninja was to return for a battle, there would be so much potential in matchups and a lot of strong trainers to test his strength out. We know that Greninja is strong, but unlike say Charizard or Sceptile, it never came back after its own series, so I bet there's so much untapped power that Ash could use. And finally, this is probably the most likely outcome at the end of episode 108. It looks like Lucario and Greninja will be taking down these vines in Kalos that Greninja was left to deal with, and please just end this ridiculous plot point. Tell us that the threat has finally ended and Greninja can come home with Ash back to Oak's lab. I think this will happen. We got this with Charizard after its training in the Charcific Valley, so I believe that Greninja will come back to the lab, and this is so that it can be called on anytime Ash needs it, which could be in the near future in the Masters 8. I just don't think it makes any sense staying in this random forest in Kalos. Just end the threat and fix the problems that this XY episode caused. It'll be a perfect way to bring all of Ash's aces together as well. Charizard, Sceptile, Infernape, Greninja, they would all be in the lab together, probably training, as we've heard from Oak that Infernape trains with other fire types. It would just be awesome. It could set up so many things. It could set up a future lab episode that we got before, and it could set up a future battle for Greninja. So in my opinion, this is the best option. So overall, I think there's a massive chance that Greninja could rejoin Ash's team for a battle in the near future. I doubt it'll be in this episode. It'll probably end up coming back to Oak's lab. Like I said, I think that is the best option for episode 108. It should end with Greninja coming back. Please don't leave it in this forest again. But then later on, there's a chance that it could get another big battle for some redemption and for some more awesome moments. But that's it for this video. What do you think will happen in the next stage of the Greninja story? Will it come back to battle? Will it come to Oak's lab? Or will it be left to rot in Kalos for eternity? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.